They say the mirror never lies. But what if one day it refuses to show you anything at all? No face, no eyes, just emptiness staring back, as if even your reflection gave up on you. This is the story of a woman who lost herself in the world's noise and found herself again in silence. There was once a young woman named Elara, quiet, kind, and full of dreams. She believed that if she worked hard, stayed humble, and did good, life would reward her. But life doesn't always work that way. People mocked her ideas, friends left when she had nothing to offer, and the world, the same world she once trusted, began to break her piece by piece. Every failure carved a wound inside her. Every insult became a scar. Until one morning, she stopped recognizing the person in the mirror. At first it was just a feeling, a dull emptiness in her eyes. But then it became real. The reflection was gone, completely gone. She touched the glass. Nothing. She screamed, cried, begged. Nothing. The mirror stayed empty, like her soul had vanished from existence. Elara ran from one person to another. Doctors said, "You're fine." Priest said, "It's a curse." Friends said, "You're imagining things." But no one could understand that the emptiness wasn't in the glass. It was inside her. Then one day, she met an old woman sitting under a tree outside the town. The woman looked into Elara's tear-streaked eyes and said softly, "Child, the mirror doesn't show what's in front of it. It shows what's inside of you. If you cannot see yourself, maybe you have stopped believing you exist." Those words hit her harder than truth itself, because deep down she knew it was true. For years, she had been living by other people's opinions. Their words became her truth. Their judgments became her identity. And slowly, she had erased herself from her own heart. That night, the rain fell endlessly. Elara sat in front of her mirror again, just an empty frame staring back at her. The room was dark, her candle flickered weakly. She whispered to herself, "Who am I without their approval?" No answer, only silence. Then she closed her eyes and remembered her childhood, a little girl laughing in sunlight, drawing dreams on walls, believing she could be anything. That little girl didn't care about judgment. She just lived. Elara fell to her knees and whispered, "I miss her. I miss me." And for the first time in years, she cried. Not tears of weakness, but release. Tears that washed away the voices of doubt that had lived in her for too long. When she opened her eyes, a faint shimmer appeared in the mirror. Her outline, soft, trembling, was forming again. Her heart pounded. Her reflection slowly returned, glowing faintly with light. It wasn't perfect, and it was cracked, scarred, human, but it was her. And in that reflection, she saw something the world could never take, the fire that refused to die. She smiled through her tears and said, "Welcome back." The mirror glowed brighter, the room filled with golden light, and for the first time in years, Elara saw not what she had lost, but who she had become. Sometimes life breaks your reflection, so you can rebuild it stronger. You lose yourself in noise, so you can find yourself in silence. You stop seeing your worth until life forces you to remember you were never ordinary. So if you ever look into the mirror and see nothing, don't be afraid. It's not the end. It's a beginning, because that's when your soul whispers, "Now, it's your turn to see who you really are."